was no rain in the forecast yesterday, and it poured. Let me tell you, it poured. Everything's wet. Landfills are going to be absolutely disgusting. I'm not looking forward to today. But it's Friday. Got to pick up the road. Have a customer that needed one this coming Monday. We're not going to be here. I called him on Wednesday and said I'll bring it to you either Thursday or Friday. And about 6 phone calls later on Monday, or on yesterday, on Thursday, and I said it's probably gonna be like 9 o'clock tomorrow night or Thursday night when I drop it off. They didn't like that. Well, we need it first thing Friday morning. We're starting Friday morning. And I said, okay, you didn't have it rented until Monday, but now you need it first thing Friday morning. So let me move my schedule around so I can make sure you have a dumpster first thing Friday morning. He originally wanted it by 6. It is now after 7. I still have to go pick it up, hit the landfill, deliver it, and yeah. Extremely busy day on tap today. 2 or 3 days ago, the schedule was empty, and it is overfilled for today. I can almost guarantee with 100% certainty we will be moving dumpsters first thing tomorrow morning before we leave for the mountains. It just happens that way. Everybody else in the area is busy, and I'm not going to ask them to move their schedule around for me. So somebody is burning legitimate garbage. It stinks. Tires are filled. I'm not going to worry about the air compressor. I'll turn that on and run that while we're driving down the road. But the first pickup is 7 or 8 minutes up the road. So, yep. Elizabeth is off to work. Tanner is off to school. Silas is inside with mom and dad. They got in about 8 o'clock last night, and the boys knew that they were coming. They did not know that they were coming yesterday, so that was cool. They opened up the door and surprise, grandma and grandpa are here. So I'm gonna put you right on my toolbox. There we go. You see my dirty, semi-messy garage. Ugh. It's wet out. Everything's wet. Fingers crossed that we don't get stuck today. And if you have caught my attire, shorts, a t-shirt, and boots. See you at the first pickup. Thanks for watching.
Head northwest toward County Road S.
So a complete change of plans this morning as I turned the GPS off.
County Road S18199, Old Trolley Road.
Pulled up to get a 15-yard picked up, and it's empty. There's like 200 pounds of roofing shingle debris in it. The entire front half of the house is the old shingles. The back half has a big tarp over it. All of the shingles are still, the new shingles are still in the bunk on the pallet. They're not ready. I called the guy twice, sent him a picture and a text. and I've heard nothing back. So, is the contract over? Yes. But I can't pick it up. I mean, I can't pick it up. So, went back to the yard, had a dumpster that was half full from JB Fence Brother yesterday, and originally that was gonna sit on the yard. They were gonna use it next week while we were not working, and that just is not gonna happen. I don't have that availability. We had 2 people call us last night for more dumpsters, so the yard is gonna be empty. I don't have anything that is gonna be sitting there. This dumpster has to go out, and you know, that's just the way it works. So that dumpster, we're gonna let it sit. They paid in full, they booked online. It's gonna sit. I can't just go and randomly pick it up knowing that they paid full price online. They did what they needed to do, and they're not done with their project. So that's gonna be a bad look on us if we go and pull it. So this dumpster is gonna go to Republic. It's gonna get dumped. I had originally told somebody, this is again the guy from Monday, we had told him it would be delivered about 8 o'clock, and that's not gonna happen. It's 8 o'clock now. So, yep. So we'll see at Republic with a half full dumpster, and then I guess at the drop. So plans change. You always have to know plans are going to change. See you in a minute. I really think I need to put a handle right here. I just had a piece of wood go right into my damn calf. Golly. It's always something. It's always something. I like the idea of these big double or big single doors on these. Why, I don't know. I don't like the idea of the single door on the Texas Pride, but these ones are built stout. I mean, these are some nice dumpsters, and we didn't pay. We stole them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We stole these things. So I like the single door on these. This is gonna be $145.23 to dump. So it sucks, 100%. But at the same time, that dumpster from this morning, I was fully expecting that to come back in, and it didn't. So things happen, you know, things happen. Get this little bit dumped off. Fun fact, the airport right there, every time the blue and yellow and red planes, which is Southwest, would fly over, Tanner would yell, Northwest, Northwest. I don't know, I find it funny. Now, today, he calls them Southwest, and Silas has started to call it too. So, let's see if we get this dumped off of here. We've already got mud in the tires, mud in the tread. Chewy boxes were up in the front of that dumpster, and they are on the ground, which tells me everything emptied off. And if not, this other client's gonna have some crap in there. So we're probably 25 minutes from that location. I'm gonna have to call him right now and pretty much tell him we're on the way. But if he wants to get upset, he can call somebody else next time. Yep, I said what I said. All right, we'll see you at the drop-off. Maybe. Just pulling up on location. And it is gonna be a doozy of a driveway. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not straight, but it's not horrible. As long as I don't hit that little light on the other side, we'll double check that. 5 feet to spare. We are right up by our house, so which is good because I'm gonna stop and fill up with government juice, death fluid. Started beeping 2 days ago, telling me that we had 500 miles till empty, and I'm down to just over 100. So you're gonna get to watch me back in and watch my mirrors. Would put you on the back of the can, but the homeowner's father is standing out there, and that was the worst part of backing in right there, that little angle. So literally, that was it. Dumpster 15-001 is out on location until the Monday after Thanksgiving. Watch out for the little lights. This is a dead end, so that's always a nice thing. I'm gonna go fill up with diesel and DEF fluid and figure out where we're going next. Sit tight. This is why it's important to keep your rollers greased and all your wheels greased, because it's days like today where you're gonna have to slide a dumpster into a driveway. I can't drop it and then straight pull it out. So preventive maintenance is a huge thing. Watching the rollers on the back, making sure that they stay on the wood. See, the direction has changed ever so slightly. Oh, it's not even on that one. I'm gonna kick it back even further and just try to get it out of the sidewalk area. So it won't go all the way, it'll go part of the way. Move this right here up. What's up, man? Good, how are you?
Good.
I feel special. They sent me all the way up the pile. We were down there this morning. household, not very heavy. But this is the closest landfill, and I just kicked something down in my boot. I'll slide out of their way, pull over here, and shut the back doors. So, gonna deliver this one. I'm going to, where's all these trucks going? Oh, nice, he's full. Oh, that don't work very well. I guess I'm gonna pull all the way down the hill. We'll shut the doors down there. There's not very much room up here. So we will pull down the hill. We'll get the doors shut. Guess I can take this hard hat off by now. See if Dumpster Dads is gonna come up. Yep, he's coming up. So, oh. She's a little slick. I'm glad we're not coming down this with any weight. I'm already sliding. Brake pedal is down to the floor. Dumpster Dad's pulling in here with a brand new tri-axle. They normally have run some smaller trucks. They've upgraded to a tri-axle. Gonna get this one delivered back to the client. It was a swap. Like I said, Ty will be there hopefully with a 15-yard. And then we've got that 115 on the yard. We're gonna bring it back here, get it dumped, get it delivered, and we are done until Tuesday. I do have a 25. I'm gonna empty out my boot. I do have a 25 that we delivered a couple weeks back, and the client called me almost 7 last night and told me that they were done with it. I told them it would be Tuesday, and I said if I can get to it sooner I will. It'll all depend on tomorrow morning. If I wake up early, I may ride out and get it. But it's in Johns Island. It's an hour plus from the yard. So I'm looking an hour and 30 from my house. And gotta take it, get it dumped off, put it back on the yard. I just don't know if that's gonna happen. It would be nice to have the 25 sitting there because I already know it's probably going out on Tuesday morning, and it's got an antifreeze leak. I can smell it. It's got that sweet smell. It'd be nice to have it, but at the same time, I really don't want to spend 4 hours tomorrow morning dealing with one dumpster. I'll probably need to make that decision tonight, because if I am gonna go out there, I need to bring the trailer home. I'll just take the trailer and go straight out. Otherwise, I'm gonna drop the trailer off at the yard and not do anything until Tuesday. But on the flip side of the coin, I don't want to do it Tuesday. You know, it's traffic wise, it would be a lot quicker for me just to run out there tomorrow, knock it out, be done with it. And never seen that before. There's a tractor trailer pulling in, and they have got 2 dumpsters on there. Huh. They got a legitimate tractor trailer pulling in with 2. See if I can get a video of this. You can maybe see the 2 different colors. They've got one dumpster in the front and then another dumpster in the back. So there's 44 feet worth of dumpsters right there. That's it's kind of cool. He's got 2 loaded dumpsters. I've never seen that. Huh. Okay. But yep, we're gonna pay and take this one back, put that 15 in there, and then we're coming back to the yard and back to Republic. So like, subscribe, notifications on. We'll see you shortly. Thanks for hanging out with us. Dropping the last one off, and I just want to show you. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you? Why is that?
Because they want it back more. That's my mama's house.
Well, they're gonna have to move the pods. I'm not putting my truck and trailer back there.
Not all the way back, but you got to move back a little bit more, man.
I'm not. They gotta move the pod.
Huh?
They've got to move the pod. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I can't get my truck and trailer back there. The pod needs to slide over. Otherwise, we can put it right here in front of the pod.
Okay, so if they call you when the pod get moved, when they call you, you could come and push it back a little?
Yep, and it's a $250 move fee. Yep.
Till they call you when it refill, when it's time to move?
Say that
when
again?
It's filled up? Or did they
This dumpster, yeah, they've got it for a week. But I can't go back any further without
I got
hitting the telephone pole. I mean, it'll slide off.
Yo, I heard you.
Okay, I just want you to know though.
No,
Okay, cool. What's that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they would have slid it over a little bit more, it would have been perfect, but I can't get, I don't want to damage anything. But they reserved it for a week. Is that going to be long enough?
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I ain't doing the work. I tell them I got enough on my plate. I don't even, I've been in here a couple of times. I said,
I hear you.
remember,
I got you. Lord help me. About as far as I can go right there. Where'd he go? Okay, he's gone. Let's make sure he's not in my truck. Okay. That was odd. He just popped up and then he was gone. A lot of things go into setting a dumpster on the ground. It's not just pull up, raise the rails, drop it, and pull away. There's a lot of planning. When you drop the dumpster, you need to be projecting the pickup. I mean, sure, I could have probably gone back another couple of feet with that thing, or possibly put it where he wanted it, but there's a possibility that I may not be picking it up. If it's on a time when I'm too busy or I'm not here, somebody else may come and get that dumpster. And just because I got it put in there, a big truck is not going to be able to pick that thing up. Simply, that's a curb. Simply because of the power line, the pod. You know, my trailer is X amount of feet wide. A truck is a little bit wider. You saw we had a couple inches on either side. Great. That's me setting it down. That's me picking it back up. That's not another company having their truck at a different angle and then potentially doing damage to the power pole, to the driveway, to their truck, to the pod. There's so many things that go into it. So if they're not happy, they're not happy. The gentleman said that it was his mother's house, but at the end of the day, his mother's not the one paying for this, the contractor is. So originally when I pulled up, I was going to put it directly in front of the pod. And that changed when I said, Adam, you can probably squeeze this dumpster between the telephone pole and the pod. And we did. There was a couple inches to spare. At the end of the day, the contractor ordered a dumpster at 9:30 last night. I responded back at 6 this morning and said I can get you something by the end of the day. That's what we did. We've got a very good relationship with this contractor, and at the end of the day, I'm driving. I own the dumpster business. The dumpster's gonna go where I want it to go for pickup. Had a gentleman this morning wanted a dumpster put in the backyard. Well, it's been raining the past 4 days. I'm not going off the hardtop with my truck, my trailer, a dumpster. You say you're gonna put just general wood debris in the dumpster, we could get there and it could be full of concrete. I'm not gonna run that risk of breaking irrigation lines, potentially running over a septic system, potentially running over water lines, burying my truck, having to go back and fix the lawn, having to call a tow truck to pull me out. There's just so many variables that go into when you put a dumpster down. It's more than just dropping it off and coming back when the client is ready for it to be picked up. So, end of the day, it's my decision. If the gentleman doesn't like it and the contractor calls and tells me to pick the dumpster up, then it gets picked up, it gets dumped, and we go to the next job with it. You heard me mention to the gentleman that, you know, if they move the pod over, we will come back and move the dumpster. $250 move fee. Normally I'm at $150 all the way up to $300. Full disclosure, I have never charged anybody a move fee. If they call, if we're in the area, we'll just come and do it. If they want the pod to get moved and they call the pod company to have it moved over, they're already going to pay the pod company. This is right on the far end of Dorchester Road. We're down this way all the time. I'll slide by and move it if they want it. Today, the dumpster's going right where I put it. That's where I'm comfortable putting it. End of story. So it's 2:45 and we're done. I'm gonna run by the bank and drop the trailer at the yard. The 25 yard is gonna sit out on Johns Island until Tuesday. Tuesday's schedule, and this is the worst part of Dorchester Road. It is nothing but bump, bump, bump. So I apologize. Isle of Palms. We'll see what they want.
Hello, we are calling from Online Listing Group because your Google business listing needs attention. If your listing is not showing up properly, customers will not be able to contact you or find your business location. And
Get about 10 of those a day. Somebody somewhere got smart, because now on the caller ID, it's got the phone number, but it also has the area where they're calling from. We service the Isle of Palms. Isle of Palms is right on the other side of Mount Pleasant. So somebody somewhere got smart. Long story short, that dumpster I don't even know what number it is, because in our system it is still not completely updated. So that'll be an issue for later. We'll figure that out later. But as of right now, we're done for tomorrow. I've got 2 pickups on the day Tuesday. One of them is right here on Highway 78, and the other is in Johns Island. So we'll definitely get out there. I'm sure Tanner will be with me on Tuesday. He does not have school all week. Elizabeth's got to work, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday, or maybe just Tuesday. But yep. So headed home, going to the bank, going to the yard. I'm not taking it this weekend, and we're going from there. So I appreciate you guys watching, and like the channel, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification button on, hit me in the comments. We've got that one dumpster from a couple videos back. We're gonna try to see about getting some hoodies out and giving them to you guys. So let us know what the tonnage is. And we've also on our Facebook page, if you like it, Liberty Containers of the Lowcountry. On the Facebook page, I put a picture up, and you'll see this probably a month after that post has ended. But I put a post up saying, if you see this dumpster, take a picture, we'll give you a hoodie. So we kind of do that on a regular basis. Like the Facebook page, Liberty Containers of the Lowcountry. Subscribe to the channel, notifications on, like all the videos, share all the videos, help us get this channel out. And yeah, if you haven't noticed already and you haven't figured it out, this is me just randomly talking to you guys at any given time and kind of showing you what we do on a daily basis. So thank you. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Stay safe and buckle up.